Jason here. Got my shirt ready to chat. We merge, and the obvious target was Clubber. He is super vocal, super bossy, super cocky. He needs to go, like, ASAP. Like, it's time. Clubber is who people were targeting. I shouldn't speak too loud because Superman and Indiana don't talk to many other people outside of their tribe, but they talk to me, so I like them, and they better stick the hell around. But Jaws, I'm glad you're gone. Even though it means Clubber's still here. So Clubber's basically talking old news because he's stuck in the 1937, year 1930, fucking, like, Back to the Future as Marty McFly. And he doesn't have any current information. Everything that he's known has been a complete lie. He totally bashed Inigo too. 6 out of 11 votes. Clubber, you really think that this is going to help you? He could have probably taken me out if he did this smartly. Is that a word? I think so. Smartly. I don't know. If he seriously just talked to people, got them to talk about each other and talk about me, he probably could have taken me out. Maybe. It's a maybe. But he could have done it so much better than he did it. And it's like, bye, like, you think you know everything? You're mad at me because I told you a lie? What do you think this game's about, bitch? You've lied to me, too. Like, seriously. And it's like, whatever. Bring it, Clubber. I can handle it. I literally can handle it. I can dish it out way more than you can. Seriously. But I'm keeping it down low. Because I'm actually having fun and being strategic. Now that we're assuming Clubber's going to leave tomorrow, me and Mike have been talking about scenarios and situations going forward. And honestly, like, I thought down the road, like, earlier on in this game that I would be like, Mike's a number 1, but that'll end in, like, final 6, 7, 5. I don't need him. Honestly, like, I just get along with him so much. I enjoy playing with him so much that I would go to the end with him. I think I would lose, though. Like, so say, like, final 3. Of course, I'm not going to take him if there is a better option winning-wise. But I don't have any plans as of right now to cut him. Which is rare. Usually, like, the best person I'm with, I'm always like, I need to cut them. I need to get them out. Bitch, you need to leave. But I'm kind of like, no, you can stay. Like, I need you. I am extremely being looked at right now, and the only thing keeping me alive is that there's 2 of us. Yeah, so I don't plan on cutting Mike ever, really. Of course, if the situation arises way down the road, like final 4 or 5, maybe 5, I would, but I have to get there first. We both have to get there first. That's a long ways away. Assuming Clubber goes, though, ideally, Luke needs to go next. Even though he's been hilarious in his messages, I'm generally laughing my ass off at his messages. Clubber leaving obviously needs to happen and will happen tomorrow. Sunday, I would love for Luke to go. I don't know what would happen if Luke won immunity, though. Because, like, I don't know if this weekend that means we have to talk about situations after Luke. And that's where it's going to get messy. And that's where it's going to get scary. Because we have Darth and Rocky. I don't know how close they are to each other. And then there's Inigo, indigo, violet, blue, whatever. And I don't know if Inigo is tight with both of them, tight with just Rocky, tight with none of them. I don't know. They were all going to vote him out. I think even Rocky was going to vote him out. At least that's the rumor. Maybe Rocky was lying back then. Ugh. But let's just say they're a threesome for right now. Me and Mike right here. Then we could link up. But there's Mr. M, Superman, and Indiana that I deeply care for. Honestly, I do. I love those 3. I think it's all just luck. Mr. M, trapped with him. We have that bond. It's special. Superman, like, one of the first people I talked to, and I think no one really talked to him at the beginning, and, like, I was pretty good at talking to him, and I think it actually might have built some trust there. And then Indiana, I've talked about it a million times, how I showed I cared because he that Navin bullshit I heard where I thought Navin was going to take Indiana out. But no, I don't think none of it was true, but I told him. And I don't even want to turn on them. And I have that thing with Darth where I'm kind of like, Darth, you're a little sketchy. You need to, like, stop being sketchy. I don't know what's going on. But now I'm just kind of like, shit, this is messy because Rocky's, like, stepping his game up. Inigo might be with Rocky. If I target Rocky, Inigo's going to be pissed. If I target Mr. Ram or something, Inigo's going to be pissed because that's the other thing. Me and Mike have been talking about how Inigo bridges the gap between, like, the thing is, Mr. M, if I had to guess, I want and hope that I'm his best ally. Maybe Inigo too. Like, I think they're pretty clink in there, but I don't know how Indiana and Mr. M are. They play down the relationship if they are close, so they're good. Superman and Mr. M, they were close at one point, but now I'm kind of like, are you really? Like, am I actually the king? Is Clubber right? Am I tying all these people together? All of them? On the Skywalker side? I don't know. I don't want to be, like, so cocky and think that I am. And I probably am not. But they're really good at making me think that. If they really are close to each other, they're good at making me think they aren't. So props to them. But where I'm trying to go with this is I have no idea what to do even this weekend, because we're probably going to need to back up for Luke. And I personally can't mention names. I can't do it because it's going to get around and I'm up here. Me and Mike are up here. And if we mention a name and it goes down to here, this person's going to tell that person and we're going to switch and bitch and we'll be at the bottom. Okay, the very bottom. And I'll be next to go.